Hello and welcome to my new series Skyblock Blueprints, where I will be teaching you how to play Skyblock. And some of you might already know how to play Skyblock or the basics how to start, but I hope you'll stay and just watch this and enjoy it with me. I'm playing on I'm using a data pack called Skyblock Infinite. So it's nothing, and it's no mods or anything. You just pop this into the data pack folder when creating the world and you get this. As you can see, there's structures generating around me. That's why I went with this one. It will allow me to obtain almost every block in the game, and it has some custom crafting recipes like I can combine basalt and cobblestone, and it allows me to get deep slate. So yeah, this data pack just allows me to obtain almost everything in the game without any problem. And you can see there's amethyst geodes, ancient cities, um, nether portals, ruined nether portals. I think the only thing that doesn't really spawn is villages, but that's fine. That would be a bit too broken. And I'll be showing you how to get villagers. So I highly recommend you using this data pack for your Skyblock world if you want to be able to have access to all of these things. So to get started, you'll spawn on an island. It will be based on the biome you're in. I'm currently in a forest biome, that's why there's grass and flowers. If you're in a snowy biome, it's going to have snow. If it's desert, it's going to have sand and so forth. So to start off, obviously, you've got this thing. So you choose what you want your main island to be. If you keep it on seed, it will stay this island. The island will be based on a seed, so the one you spawn on. If you change it to classic, it will change it to the classic one without the grass and flowers. You Yeah, so for this one, it's gonna stay the same. If it's mostly if you're in a different biome, like snow or desert, this will affect it a lot. So I'm just gonna keep it on seed. Then the outer islands, that determines small islands spawning around me with different tree types. So the seed one, it will spawn the custom tree types in the corresponding biome. So if there's not a jungle nearby, I'll have to go for a few thousand blocks out and find the jungle island. If I choose classic, I think it just spawns in a 3 by 3 area around this island, and it doesn't make it, it's a lot easier to obtain woods. So I'll be going for seed. And in world type, I'm on a new world, so I'm going to keep this on new. I don't really know how the old world type works, but yeah. And then to get started, you just punch this one twice and you start it. So I hope that helps some of you who would like to use this data pack. Um, so to get started on Skyblock, obviously you want to punch down your tree. I would recommend maybe keeping the top log here just so the leaves don't start decaying too fast, because if it decays and it falls into the void, you'll have to restart. So that's what I'll be doing here. I'm going to leave that one there until I've got enough resources to just build out a small platform to catch anything. So obviously, Minecraft starts, you get your crafting table, and I'd say go for a pickaxe. Forget about the other tools. Um, they're not useful right now. So you want to get your pickaxe, and then in your chest you'll have a bucket of lava and ice. So I'm just gonna clear out this over here, and okay, I just got lucky. I've got seeds. Most of you will probably not get seeds. So yeah, for a cobblestone generator, you want to have a 4 by 1 long thing, row like this. You dig down, and then you want to dig down one of those spots. Place the water there next to those this slot that goes deeper, and break it. The water has to flow in. You don't want it to be on this side because you'll be placing lava there, and if you swap these two around, you'll be getting obsidian and you'll be stuck. So yeah, and then you can just mine out this spot and you can start mining a cobblestone. I just want to point out most of or about 50%, maybe a bit less, of your cobblestone will be going into this lava. So that's just how it's going to, okay, maybe not 50%, more like 20%, I'd say. But that's not something you can change. That's just how these cobblestone generators work. So you'll get some cobblestone. Of I'm gonna get about 10, I think. It's just so I have in. Okay, make it 9. So I have enough for a cobblestone pickaxe. I'm gonna keep that wooden pickaxe for um, a trophy room maybe that I want to build in the future, and I'll be trying to keep all my first tools. So yeah, you can craft slabs with this cobblestone you collected. That will allow you to expand a lot more. It gives you twice the amount of blocks to expand your platform with. And yeah, so just extend it out a bit. You can do a bit more, but I think this is enough. You can start punching out your leaves if you want. You can also just let it decay. It doesn't really matter. I'm just doing this so it goes faster. There's a small chance you don't get a oak sapling. That if that happens, you've got a bit of a problem. Oh, I forgot about it. Sorry. Then you either have to restart again, or what you could do is cheat in a sapling for yourself. So, yeah, that's hopefully you're not unlucky. I've already had this happen to me whilst doing this. If it happens again, I might just cheat in a sapling. Come on, please. Wow. Okay, so I've I've just been extremely unlucky. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna restart this. I'm sorry. Some of you might think this is cheating, but what you can do is you can open to LAN, allow cheats, start LAN world, and then you can just type in /give your name and then oak sapling. Um, I'm only gonna be doing this for now. I'm not gonna repeat this. Because I've already had to do this a few times. I've been really unlucky so far. And you can just go ahead, place that sapling and wait for it to grow. So then after you do that, the grind starts. You're going to be sitting here mining cobblestone for hours. I'll be doing that. I'll also be growing some saplings. And when I've got some resources and more saplings, I'll come back to you. So let me just finish off here. Okay, so I've been at this for a few hours now. I haven't, oh, wrong button. Sorry. I haven't made a lot of progress yet. As you can see, I only expanded out a little bit. And I don't know if you remembered, but at the start, I had the glowberries in this chest. So I just hang them down so they can start growing. I haven't been lucky enough to get any berries from this yet. And then I also, you remember that seed I got? I just planted it. It's nearby the water, so I'm just growing a bit of wheat. As you can see, I've got 5 over there. Yeah, it's not a lot just yet, but I've been watching some series in the background while I was just mindlessly mining. The reason I'm interrupting myself now while I'm busy collecting resources is I just want to show you. So I've got 3 dirt blocks of saplings that I'm growing trees, and this is how much cobblestone to oak logs I've collected over in the hours I've been playing. So yeah, you get a lot more cobblestone because yeah. But now I also want to show you a way you can get more dirt so you can start growing more trees if you would prefer building out of trees, which I want to do because um, I'm planning on decorating the area later or tearing down a lot of things like the mob farm that I'm going to build soon. And by building out of wood, I can just light it on fire. So yeah, but there's also the risk of lightning hitting it. So it's risk that I'm gonna have to take. So what I want to show you is, um, sorry, is you can grab some cobblestone for yourself, um, craft slabs, and then I also moved up my generator a bit higher onto this cobblestone platform. You can have a hole that's in this water elevator, and that this will allow you to have access to this. So what you can just do is you can place some cobblestone slabs beneath this, um, And yeah, you can try with the glowberries, but that's really risky. You'll most likely fall off multiple times trying to do this. So yeah, you can just do that, and then you can safely mine out the dirt. Um, so yeah, I highly recommend you placing the cobblestone slabs or any other blocks beneath the dirt because you don't want to lose any of it to the void, and this will also allow you to walk in on this platform. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab 14 for now, I think, and head back up. I might go down a bit later to grab all of the dirt. Also important is to make sure you don't lose grass. Always make sure you have one grass block. If you're on this data pack which has islands around like that, you have grass access to another source of grass, but it's still a risk to lose this because if you lose all the grass blocks in the world, you have no way of getting it back except with cheating. Um, so yeah, um, yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna continue grinding up. I'm actually gonna plant. Oh yeah, I've also been growing sugarcane. I just don't have a spot to plant it right now. But now with this dirt I have, I can just swap this out like this. Oh, wrong block. And now I can start growing sugarcane again. As you can see, I've already collected 10 extra sugarcane. Um, and then you can just maybe make a row like that and plant your saplings on top of that row. This will increase the wood output a lot. And now I just go back to grinding. I might expand out the platform a bit more so I can plant more oak saplings and get a better farm going. But also I don't really have a lot of water to make use of right now. So let me oh, oops. So let me continue with this. So one more thing that I forgot to point out is this roof that I built. That's just to stop phantoms from spawning at night while I'm collecting cobblestone. Um, yeah, that's since I don't have a bed to sleep in, phantoms are spawning constantly. Another way of stopping them from spawning is moving beneath a certain Y level. I think it's about 60. If you're below that, they won't spawn, and you won't need a roof above your head. So if you have a problem with phantom spawning, just build a roof above your head. Um, there was something else that I wanted to point out. Oh yeah, so I chose the seat specifically because um, to the north, I think it's that way. Let's see. Yeah, that way. There's four witch huts close to each other, which will allow me to create a quad witch farm, which is gonna come in really handy since I also have no, I don't have the villager rebalance on. I decided not to, but villager trading is another way of getting redstone, and that takes a lot of time and it's manual. With a witch farm, I'll be able to AFK overnight maybe and get a lot of close redstone. So yeah, most people will probably take a random seed. I chose this one for the witch farm. Um, yeah, and then obviously, which is nice, is I've got access to a ancient city quite early, and I want to get there quite soon. Maybe I'll build out a platform next over there to get access to the wool, so I can craft myself a bed. I'm gonna see about that, but yeah, another way of getting wool is by building a mob farm and killing spiders for string and then crafting wool from the string, but that takes long. So yeah, I'm gonna collect up. I've already gotten a lot more wood from since the last time I've chatted with you, and I'm almost ready to create my first mob farm. And then I'm thinking, since I'm building out of wood and thunderstorms are a huge risk, I'm gonna look for a source of copper somewhere, maybe a trial chamber that I can just quickly loot. Okay, so an update. I decided to build out these bridges, about 200 blocks each, just so I can get an idea of what's around me. I haven't really spotted anything of interest yet, so I'm thinking I'm gonna build out even more because as I mentioned, I want to find a trial chamber, and I haven't found one yet. And then as you can see, I've not got a lot of, well, I'm starving right now, and there's an easy solution for that, and that's to just jump off the cliff, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these flowers that I got earlier from the start, and I'm just gonna plant them. Hopefully, there's a small chance I will get some bees spawning. I hate phantoms. Hopefully some beehives will spawn with bees, and those bees I can then kind of lure to the um, berry bush and glowberry bush and some of the sweet so that it can grow faster. So I'm gonna try and survive long enough. Hopefully I don't starve before I get bees. But also something I'm gonna do right now, um, just a temporary solution, is to craft up a composter. This will allow me to get some bone meal. So I've got a bit of wheat, well, not wheat. So the sorry, um, right now I can compost some sugarcane and saplings. Okay, sorry, these were extremely loud. Let me turn them down. Um, yeah, so I can compost these. I don't need the sugarcane right now, so I'm just gonna compost it fully. Okay, I should move this. I don't want that to lose the bone meal. And I'm gonna just use enough saplings to get one bone meal. And this will allow me to grow more wheat. Okay, so this one is fully grown. And this, oh, come on. Yeah, so I'm just gonna use it on that one. Okay, I'm lucky. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for night to be over. And then I'm gonna go and try and get some. Find a trial chamber. I hate these fandoms so much. They're making me stressed. Sorry for stumbling like this. But yeah, and then after I find a trial chamber, I might quickly grab some copper, just so I can craft the lightning rod, and then I'll get started on my um, mob farm because I do have a lot of oak already. So let me get started. Okay, so I've been AFK for a bit now, and as you can see, I've finally got some bees to grow, appear. Not, I don't know what the word is. To spawn, I guess that's the word, a beehive. So now that if I just move the flowers, they should be traveling towards this area and pollinate the wheat for me, which is gonna increase my food production. Um, I'm so bad at this game. And okay, I destroyed the wrong crop. Oh my gosh. Um, I've got some wheat as well to harvest. I think this one just grew. Yeah. So, um, I'm just gonna keep on doing this for a bit until I've got enough food to do a bit more than just stay on this island. I did extend out a bit further, and I actually found a trial chamber. But again, I need a bit more food so I can go in. And I need to take my water with me, which is a bit of a risk because if I lose that, I can't get water back. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm ready to take on the trial chamber because I will also have to loot a bit, I think, to get enough iron to craft an iron pickaxe to be able to mine the copper. Okay, it's been a while again, and I just want to say I was stupid. I forgot that bees are stupid in this game. Their pathfinding is horrendous, and so I don't think there's any bees left in here. I don't know where to check. Honey level I see is one. It doesn't really save. Okay, yeah, I can't see if there's any bees in there right now, but I don't hear any bees in here, and I don't see any bees around my skyblock. So I'm assuming they flew off into the distance, and yeah. So just forget about the yeah. There's nothing in there. Just forget about a beehive. What you could do if you really wanted to is you can build an enclosed area where you try and get bees in to spawn, but otherwise that's just gonna be too much of a hassle. You'll need to light it up and all that. So ignore bees for now. I was being hopeful or stupid, whatever, but yeah. Um, but as you see, I do have been steadily building up a supply of bread, and that's mainly because I'm just standing here AFK while I'm doing some other things while the wheat grows, and that allows me to harvest wheat and all these things without losing any food bars. And I'm gonna continue that, and then I think I'm gonna end the episode here for now. I've just realized that it's almost at 20 minutes, or it's gonna be 20 minutes now. And then for the next episode, I'll go raid the trial chamber and get started on my mob farm. So I haven't done much in this episode, but I hope this gives you a better idea of how to start off. So yeah, see you guys next episode. Goodbye.